Primetime wrestling. Actually, what I was thinking about this today when I dug up that tidbit of information because I'm a professional and I was doing hard work. This is. Are you guys aware that Ric Flair got in a plane wreck and broke his back?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think he said that a few times throughout his career too. Okay.
I don't think he said it. I think he screamed it. Yes, but
right.
I agree that it was mentioned out of his mouth.
Have you ever been in a plane wreck? So in that, the pilot died, and then I think there was a guy named Mr. Wrestling. I don't think that was his real name. I think that was his stage name, kind of.
No way.
And he cracked a vertebrae, so a broken back as well. But because wrestling was the way it was in like the early to mid 70s, and news got around that this guy was on the plane, but he was a good guy, and he was in the plane with bad guys or heels, and people started getting suspicious. They're like, well, why would Mr. Wrestling be in a plane with 3 bad guys? That didn't make any sense. So to uphold the sanctity of the sport, he went out and wrestled a match with a cracked vertebrae, and then in fake got hurt in order to uphold this belief that wrestling's real.
Dude, some of them dudes who were like ultra committed to it did some crazy shit to keep it under wraps, or at least attempt to.
I wonder if they're pissed, the older guys, if they're pissed that like Vince finally just let the cat out of the bag. You know, after all those years, what was it, Dr. Death going on with John Stossel and then popping his eardrum on live TV just to hold the shtick up. Like Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman going on Letterman and slapping the shit out of each other just to keep the bottom line intact.
Yeah, God, yeah. That's a good the Andy Kaufman in Tennessee or Memphis wrestling, whatever it was. Yeah, fucking getting those people all riled up and pissed off. Yeah. I think the guy slapping him was pretty bad. Fuck that journalist's eardrum up. But I'm trying to think of what I was going to say is that with, you said the old wrestlers would be pissed off or conceivably pissed off because of what's become of it. I really think some of it had to do with the internet, and people were letting like matches and storylines slip. So it got very predictable, and people were saying, "Oh, this is going to happen. I have an inside source," and it was like, "Wait a minute, what the hell?" So we really kind of had no choice.
I guess, but
even a little before that, though.
Sure, even in the mid '80s, people were like, "Wrestling's fake." That's why the question always came up when they went on these shows, and wrestlers always ended up beating the piss out of a journalist.
Yeah,
think that's fake? How's that feel? Richard Belzer had Hulk Hogan on, and Hogan like put him unconscious on stage because he's like, "All right, brother, you don't think this will put you out?" And then he passed him out.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Squeeze the 24-inch pythons, 28-inch, whatever they were. Prayers, vitamins, minerals, or what is it?
Prayers. Take your vitamins.
Say your prayers.
Eat your vegetables.
That's it.
Like that.
Eat your spinach, right?
Yeah. Yes, Popeye. Popeye was a professional wrestler as well.